In Stocking Up today, it's time to hear the Bull Bear report from Joe Cusick of Cusick Advisors, and I love having Joe on the show. So glad you're here, Joe.
Thank you, Angie.
Let's start with PBR. This is Petrobras. Are you bullish or bearish, Joe, on this stock?
You know what? Petrobras has been all over the place, but right now, I've been looking at this stock, and yesterday I actually saw some interesting activity. I've actually seen some call buying. Petrobras came off its lows. It hit kind of that ceiling right around that $5, $6 level where it's trading right now. The May $8 calls traded, I saw them trade yesterday around 4,000 times. They picked up. This is an interesting transaction because of the fact that I look for three things. I look for volume, volatility, and then I look for a binary event. Petrobras has earnings on May 20th. That is the exact expiration date of the options that were purchased. With the implied volatility rank at 100%, they're expecting some big violent moves. So I think that this strategist with these options $2 out of the money, looking for some upside. Very interesting play. Want to keep an eye on that, especially with Argentina and how volatile it can be there.
So that person is suggesting the stock may trade $6 now, but by May it could be above $8. Let's move on to Activision.
Yeah.
Bullish or bearish on this gaming stock?
You know, yesterday I saw some interesting activity. Some calls were being purchased at the $34 strike. They're expiring at the end of April, so these are these weeklies, end of month type of opportunities. Again, looking at the volume wasn't huge. You know, you're getting into that 1,000 contract, but with the stock trading around 33, it's an at-the-money option. It basically has a 50-50 opportunity to be in the money at expiration. Very interesting play because also this is right before earnings. These options will expire the Friday before earnings, which is supposed to be scheduled for the 2nd of May. Very interesting play. Want to keep an eye on retail names as you start to see more retail names starting to be played right now.
Right.
Especially with the options. That's telling you that there's conviction in that bias. In this case, it's bullish because they're buying calls, but not enough to buy the stock. And you know how I've always said, when I see institutions buying stock and in bulk, that means that we're going to have at least a catalyst for a trend to the upside.
Now, last on your list is L Brands, and this is tied to Victoria's Secret, which is making major changes at the company.
Yep.
Is this stock going up or down here?
You know what? Yesterday there was also Goldman came out. They downgraded, and the restructuring. A lot of concerns. As a matter of fact, yesterday I did see some interesting transactions there. One most notable is the $78 puts were being trading at the May expiration. Why that's notable is, again, remember what I always say, volume, volatility, binary events. Now volatility, it's about moderate, but it has a binary event. Earnings are on the 18th. These options are expiring on the 20th, so that gives them 2 extra days. This looks like it could be a potential hedge, especially with that news, what's going on, and these are in the money. This looks like someone that doesn't want to sell their stock. They're hedging it out. This is a great example how everyone out there can start looking at, with implied volatility still low relatively in the market, and then you look at it individually in the stock, buying a priced protection that makes sense. Could be in your best interest, especially if you want to hold the stock.
So somebody giving some support to Victoria's Secret.
No.
Thanks for coming on the show.